Welcome to another day, another new vlog. Today, it's going to be kind of a short one, but we're going to be talking about cars again, because obviously I love cars. And I'm doing something a little bit different today. Now, I'm actually going to London this afternoon, and I'm staying over in a hotel over the night because I've got some work in London on Monday. I can't tell you what it's for, but it's pretty damn awesome, and you guys will love it once it's actually like out there and you can know what it is. But it's going to be really cool. But my one concern was London. I went to London yesterday to go up meet with Josh Sluggerman and Brandon Mesh yourself just for dinner and drinks and chatting and whatnot. But one issue I have is when companies book car parks for me. So when they book a car park, they book the underground car parks in London, and they're awful. They're, you know, a tight circle like this with friggin', I don't know, curbs up to this high on either side, and if you touch it, your car just scrapes around the side. And also, the speed bumps are so big, even the i8 has trouble on their speed bumps, and the i8's not that low down. I mean, it's a lowish car, but it's not that low down. So, I've decided today to swap my i8 out and actually go and get my parents' i3. So when I bought my i8 from BMW Bristol, my parents bought a new i3 as well, and I haven't driven it yet, and I thought, this is a perfect opportunity. Number one, it's going to be a long journey on normal roads, on busy roads, and on the motorway down to London. I'm going to have to charge it once, so I'm going to have to stop off and charge, and we're going to fingers crossed that we have a free charging station, otherwise I'm going to have to wait there for ages. And then we're going to see how it parks in the car park down below. Another issue with the i8 as well is it has the Falcon or Gullwing doors or whatever they're called, where they open high, and I'm really worried it's going to open too high and I'm going to catch something, so it's just not worth taking it. We're going to take the i3. Now, the parents' i3 is actually pretty much a top spec one. It's the range extender model, which is good, which if you don't know what that means, is it means it's got a petrol engine in there as well that creates charge for the electric battery if it dies out. So you can get, they claim 80 miles, okay, on electric range, but my parents say it's about 60, and then again another 60 from the petrol motor. So we could get to London on that, but I don't want to be running the petrol motor if possible. I don't want to be putting petrol in it, so we're going to stop pretty much as we enter London on the M4. We're going to stop there. We're going to use Ecotricity to charge up our car, and we're going to see how we do. So, yeah, I guess we should just go and pick up the i3. I finished my videos. I've got 2 days worth of videos all ready to upload. So, yeah, let's go get the i3. It's friggin' windy outside. Look at that. It's really windy, and I'm worried that it's going to rain. So the i3 is kind of light, it has skinny tyres, it's rear-wheel drive, and we're going to go out in windy, wet conditions for our first time. Let's hope we actually survive this. Saying goodbye to the i8, aren't we, Lou? Goodbye, i8. We're jumping into Charlotte's Range Rover, which look how dirty she keeps it. Her lovely car is ridiculously dirty. And we're going to go pick up the i3. It's really windy, so I don't know how this journey is going to go. You're not driving. Get over there. Get over there. Come on. This is where I'm... Go. Get over there. Charlotte, Louis not moving.
Okay, I'm coming.
Go. There we go. He's gone. He's gone. Right. Let's go. Here she is, the wagon for a couple of days. It's currently charging up to make sure it's fully charged. But look at it. It's pretty cool. I like the colour. For size reference, there's an i3 and there's Charlotte's Range Rover. The styling of them is kind of weird, but I really like it. I think it's actually got a really nice look to it. But one thing that I'm worried about is it is raining, and look at the size of these tyres. Look at that. It's no bigger than my hand. They are absolutely tiny, which I think the rain and the wind might have some issues with. But it's going to be pretty nice. Let's get all the stuff in, unplug it, and get on our way. We've now set off in the i3. We have apparently got 60 miles of energy or electric power left, and we've got half a tank of fuel if we need it, which is apparently 30 miles. So I might fill that up just so that I have an extra 60 miles, or sorry, an extra 30 miles, which means in total we should have 120 miles, which would get us to London happily, which is quite nice to know. But you can see it's starting to get a little bit dark. It's about, what's the time? It's about 4 o'clock, 4:30 actually, so it's starting to get dark. It's also wet, it's very wet out here, so I've got the wipers going. I've got my CD on, which I should really turn down. It's not a CD, it's a phone. I don't know why I call it a CD, it makes me sound old school, but it's my phone. And yeah, we're in the i3, so first impressions of the i3. Now this is my first drive in an i3, my first long drive in an i3. I test drove it when I was with my parents. I test drove it and I absolutely loved it. So doing a long journey in it's going to be really, really weird. First off is the visibility is just insane. There is glass everywhere. Like, I didn't know where to stick you guys because I stick you on the window and there's just so much. You're almost on the roof right now and like sat off. So it's really weird, but great visibility. You can see loads of stuff. It's super comfortable and it's just a really nice place to be. It's really quiet. You've got obviously a bit of road noise, but there's not much at all, to be honest. And this is not the best bit of road, trust me. And it's weird getting used to it, because like, for example, now, I'm not even braking. Okay, look, my foot is not on the brake. And look, we have come nearly to a complete stop. I've got to stop now because we're at traffic lights. But that is crazy, getting used to the braking that it does from the motor itself is really, really weird, but obviously that's recharging the batteries and whatnot. I've decided to go in Eco Pro mode. Now what Eco Pro mode does is basically limits you to 75 miles an hour, because I shouldn't really need to be going over 75 miles an hour until I get to the motorway. So I've limited myself to that. It makes the aircon super efficient so that it keeps you at the temperature you want. It keeps the steam off the windows, but it doesn't like overpower it, which they can do, of course. And I think it does a bunch of other stuff. I'm not 100% sure. But basically, it's going to make it so that we have a little bit more range in the tank, or at least that's what I'm hoping. So, yeah, I mean, there's loads of space in here. It's really nice. It's a really nice cabin, and it's really bright. It's a bit weird coming from, you know, a Range Rover, which is a diesel engine, so it's loud. Listen, right, I'm pulling away now. I literally feel like a ninja. It is that quiet. It's so bizarre. I mean, the i8 kind of has that, but because you use the engine in the i8 so much, like I always really have the engine on in the i8, you still get the engine through the speakers, but it still is there. So let's go. We're gonna go to a petrol station and fill the other half of the tank just in case, because this is the range extender model, and we're gonna see how it goes for that amount of time. Hopefully, I'm gonna absolutely love it. Gas station, petrol station, whatever you want to call it, and there's a really cool old Morgan in front of me. Can you hear it? It's really loud, and it's a combustion engine, which we're not liking. But I don't know what side the fuel cap is on, so it's going to be a bit of hit and miss. Yeah, it's this side. Now that was really lucky. So at petrol stations, I didn't actually think about this. At petrol stations, you have a minimum spend of £5, right? And half a tank of this costs £5. Literally, it wouldn't let me put any more in. I don't know if you can read that. £5 and 9 pence. Literally, and if I hadn't, I don't know what you do. Like, because you have to do it. You have to spend £5. So I would have literally had to have stuck the petrol thing, the petrol, whatever it's called, nozzle, into a bin and just done it in a bin. I don't know what I would have done. I literally have no idea. So luckily, we did that. So £5 of petrol in this car will give you 32 miles of electric range. Yeah, that's pretty good. So to fill up this tank, it costs £10. So you really do have to use it until it's gone if you want to fill it up again, because obviously if you only had a quarter of a tank gone, you wouldn't be able to fill it up, which is really weird and something I didn't actually think about. But I'm going to tell you guys right now, I love this car. I'm actually going to turn a light on for you. I don't know if that's made any difference because I'm in Eco Pro mode, so it probably hasn't. Oh no, I'm not in Eco Pro mode. Let's have a look. Now I'm in Eco Pro mode. So I love this car. I always have loved this car. Now, I do wish they made a slightly sportier version, a sporty looking one of it. Not saying there is anything wrong with its styling. I love its styling. I think it looks really cool. It's not probably for my generation, not quite for my age. For my mum, it's perfect. For my dad, maybe not. I mean, I still think he should be driving around in a, you know, he's got a Porsche that they sold for this, but I think he should have been driving around in the big Porsche. But I absolutely love this car. Now, I've put my destination into the sat nav, and it has said to me that I have insufficient range on my electric battery. But don't worry, I've got my motor giving me 66 extra miles once my 20 miles of battery range ends. So this should mean we'll use about half of the petrol tank by the time we get to the service stations, I think. So we're going to run out of electric charge quite quickly. I've still not gone over 75 miles an hour, but we are obviously in worse conditions for an electric powered car. We've now slowed right down because I think an accident's happened ahead, and I can now hear the engine in the back. Can you hear this? You can hear it? It's just like a little buzz in the background. It's actually a motorbike engine. I think it's like a 500cc motorbike engine or something like that from a BMW in the back, just powering it back up. Now, we've actually had 0 miles remaining for ages, but now we've come to this halt. We've come up to 1 mile, baby. So yes, we're getting charged back into the batteries, and we've got 1 mile remaining. Now, this is a little bit of a concern, I am not going to lie, the fact that we have got some issues here, because I don't know if the range will, you know, correlate over time or whether it changes or whatnot. I'm honestly not 100% sure. I'm hoping that we're going to be okay, because the services are possibly 10-15 miles down the road. We've got 60 miles remaining. We should be fine. We have made it safely to the services, and it is now a manhunt game to try and find the charging stations, and fingers crossed there's nobody on them. Now, I've just had a thought. I've got my charge card full on me, but I think that's for my i8 only, so I don't know if that'll work on the i3. I hope that my mum has actually left her charge card in here. There's people that just don't know what lane they're meant to be in. It is absolutely dreadful. You've got to go straight on here if you want to go. He's just gone like into the lorry car park because he has no idea. Okay, so where are these? Yes! Oh yes! Found it! And there's nobody in the one I need. Oh my god.
Prepare to turn right.
I could not be happier, except this person that's actually taken the middle spot has taken 2 spots. I don't know why he's parked there, but he's genuinely taken 2 spots. Yes, guys, this is like legit awesome. You don't know how excited I am that I'm going to be able to charge this bad boy. All right, let's go see if we can get this charger to work. Okay, it's synchronizing. I don't know since when's a car isolation check is going on. Apparently, pre-charging, charging. Yes, brilliant. We're on 5%. Charging mode standard, no idea what that means. Let's let that charge, and it should be good. So this here says the car should be charged by 7:38 p.m. It's only 6 p.m. I'm gonna give it half an hour and see how it goes. It's only been 15 minutes, and look at the amount of charge that we've got. Already over 3/4 of the way done, but it still says we're gonna finish at 7:30, which if you look by my clock here, it's still an hour. Oh, that's Best Fiends. It's still an hour away. I don't know how it's going to do that final bit in an hour, but we're going to sit and see anyway, just to kind of know for future reference. And just like that, we are fully charged and ready to go. So goodbye to the Nissan Leaf owner,
turn right into the
who's only just turned up, and he's got 0% pretty much, so he needs to charge his car so much. And I don't know if they can charge as fast as these. I honestly don't really
Please turn
know.
half right in 200 yards.
Oh, thank you. So that was kind of confusing. I was trying to turn out, but not. So, in that amount of time, everybody, okay, we were here for not very long, actually. I got to turn my lights on. We were here for 35...
Now turn half right.
Oh, my God. We were here for 35 minutes, and we were able to get ourselves 60 miles worth. I think that is super impressive. Oh god, bloody hell. Horrible bits of road here. And we are now going to get back onto the motorway and start our journey off. Right, let's do this. Now we just need to get into London and get to our parking space. Hi there, I've got parking bay 11 reserved for me. Thank you. They need to get themselves a new intercom system, because I could not hear that lady for peanuts. Okay, so we're here, I think. Oh my god, it's really steep. We're here, we've got parking bay 11 secured for us. This is the moment of truth to see whether I actually could have brought the i8 or not. This is bizarre. This is really, really bizarre. Bay 6, Bay 5. I could have definitely brought the i8. After all of this, Bay 9, Bay 10, Bay 11. Yeah! So, I literally just park up in it, I guess. I think that's all I need to do. And I think I'm sorted. So we're in London now. It is, I've slept in the hotel room, hence why it's all messy and whatnot. And I'm going to go do my work today. I'm down at a certain company filming some certain things all day, which is going to be absolutely knackering. But I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling really fresh, and I'm looking forward to it. I know I'm going to put it out probably on the main channel, and it's also going to be on some other things for you guys to enjoy, which is going to be really cool. But we've settled down. I'm going to... Sadly, I couldn't charge the i3 at all, and the car park I put it in is the most confusing car park I think I've ever seen. But still, we've parked it down there. There's nowhere to charge it, so I can't remember how much charge I have. So tonight, when I go home, I'm going to try and get all the way home without charging it, without refueling it, and we're going to see how it does. I'm a little bit nervous about that, because I don't know if I trust the generator enough. Let's go do some work, and then we're going to get back in the car and see how we do. We're back on the road on our way home now. It's been a really long day shooting. My eyes are just so tired. It's horrible. I've been doing lines and I've been playing games. I've been doing stuff all day and just looking at bright lights, and not only is my voice going, but I can barely see. But anyway, a top up on the i3 is what we're doing right now. We're at some service stations, and this Nissan Leaf, whoever you are, you park ridiculously. He is parked, I'm actually parked in a family space at the moment. He is in the wrong space, which is kind of annoying, because he should be in the one over, because they're actually using the space that I need back there for that one. He's using the left charger, and I need to be using the right one, and he's in the right charger parking space. So, hey-ho. We are literally drained, by the way. It's nearly 10 p.m. I've got 15 miles of range. I've got 13 miles in the tank, so I'm going to fill this like halfway, and then I'm going to fill this all the way, which should only cost about £15, and then we're going to absolutely smash it on the way home, because there's nobody really on the roads at this time, which is great. So, yeah, the i3's been brilliant. I absolutely love it. I've got to give it back to my parents tomorrow, which I'm really upset about. I think I might get Charlotte insured on it, just so that she can drive it, and maybe she'll like it. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, leave a like down below. Until next time, thank you for watching. See you later.